terminal something room. Fuck if I know. Can't read it. Blurry texture. Oh, that one isn't even fucking trying. Any particular area? There's no particular area I'd like to go right now except for out of here. Okay. We are officially spamming the save states at this point, people. Sorry if you wanted to straight play through Parasite Eve 2. Ain't gonna happen. Okay, just came through here. This door looks somewhat important. Oh yeah, what's going on in here? I don't like it. Note. There's some notes written on these scattered food lists. January 16th. When I arrived at the lab today, the chimps were unusually agitated. I found She's, 2 years, dead, with hemorrhaging around the eyes. She was smart and got along well with the other chimps and me. Still, it was all I could do to examine the corpse. Her head was swollen and hairless. Her eyes hung down her cheeks. I regret having lowered her water allowance the day before. I hope she finds a place in chimp heaven. January 17th. Dr. Bowman has joined us from an out-of-state facility. His vacant stare has graced our labs a few times in the past. He stares at me sometimes. I find I have no liking for the man. But today he was different somehow. He sidled over to Shiji's cage, and when he got close, it was like he was possessed, swearing and muttering over her. Not liking where this is going, especially since it's taking place in the breeding room. I asked that the experiments be stopped, but he wouldn't listen. When he finished, he grabbed my hand, laughing maniacally. I really don't like what's been going on in the breeding room. So it was a success, he asked? I pulled away my hand. My request for a burial was ignored. Went down the dust chute. February 24th. Bowman is stepping up testing. He's spending nights at the lab. His field of expertise is mitochondria. He was on a project investigating artificial human races. I was denied transfer to military lab. My research is on hold. I shiver when I think of the golem soldiers' bodies. I am thankful to the organization for saving refugees like myself, but I cannot condone this research. Humans should always remain human. March 8th. Itchy, tasty. Today, another test subject arrived in a heavily damaged cage. It was Bowman. The artificial soldier who brought him, number 9, explained joyfully. Bowman himself had volunteered to become a test subject. He would become a new species, an ANMC. Yet, something had grown inside him, twisting his face with pain. March 14th. My worry for the ANMC that was Bowman deepens daily. We gave him an artificial organ and bone transplant just yesterday. There's some shit going on right behind her, and she's just standing here reading a goddamn note. Yet he feels no pain. He circles in his cage, swearing foully. Suddenly, he weeps aloud, and I am sorrowful in spite of myself. He still revolts me, as does the reek of the flesh he so craves. I am nauseated. I will leave early today. April 12th. Bowman is quite quiet today. He seems to be in great pain. He whines that it is cold. He wants to be near the heater. When I refuse, he screams, disturbing the chimps. I let him go out of the cage. He now stands 9 feet 3 inches tall. By the heater at last, he sleeps The handwriting changes on the next card. Can't locate the ANMC that ate our researcher. Too bad, she was nice. The big guy probably crawled off and died, but 9 keeps looking. With that thing gone, we stuffed the new ANMCs in the Big West cage. Now all I gotta do is sit here and watch the animals die. Easy! The rest of this looks like food lists. Walking down this looks like a tremendously bad idea. And I'm fairly certain the game has put something I need to collect at the very end of this fucking gauntlet. Delete. What is this doing here, I wonder? I don't know. What do you think? Making quite a racket in this cage. A rhesus monkey. Its eyes are hanging from their sockets. It's foaming at the mouth. The way it rattles its cage. It's completely blind. A bite could be infectious. I'd better stay clear. Thank you for that vivid description, Aya. First you're like, what is that in there? What a foul stench. Ugh, a dead chimpanzee. What? Its brain exploded. A cage containing a chimp corpse. You know, Aya, you give, like, the barest and most inane descriptions of random shit you find. But then when you finally find something I don't want to know about, you describe it in grisly fucking detail. What happened to you? You weren't like this. What's in here? What are those? Swarms of squirming white shapes. Ah, hairless mice, often used for experiments. They're moving strangely, shaking their heads in a frenzy. And I'm going to have nightmares for the next 2 weeks. Thanks, Aya. Bags of ground meat and fish. Whoa! No, you fucking don't. Fail. How many bullets does it take? More bullets than body, man. What's in here? What is causing that acrid, nauseating odor? It's coming from the garbage pile. What was in here? I have no intention of touching that. For once, I completely agree with you. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't want to get rid of that. Fuck the Hydra ammo. Looks like an uneaten pizza sitting in there. Just a cold pizza. Something's decaying in here. My nose can't take much more. What do they need such a large cage for, I wonder? A human? Let's pretend it's not. Well, at least they fed him pizza. Large bags of mouse and dog food. Industrial-sized canned tuna. Cans of powdered milk. Cheese. Variety of basic ingredients. This must be lab animal food. Something came through here. There's cans all over the floor. From the smell, this has been here a week or more. Food scattered everywhere. Creatures probably had a feast. There's some kind of growth hormone in this glass case. Okay. Let's see. Let's use that MP boost right now. Use. Alright. Like, what do I got in terms of, like, bounty points and experience? I got a fuck ton. Alright. Not locking on to anything. But the music just kicked in. Fuck me!